Hey everybody, welcome to the real United States, and welcome to the statue in honor of Jose Fernando de San Martin y Moratas, or simply Jose de San Martin. San Martin was a general, an Argentinian general as it turns out, who was instrumental in liberating both Chile and Peru from Spanish imperial rule. In other words, bringing them their independence. And he is considered a national treasure, a hero in both Chile and Peru. So, San Martin formed, amongst other things, formed the Army of the Andes, and eventually marched over the Andes, which is a significant feat into itself. I mean, this is, tantamount to Hannibal crossing the Alps, to defeat the Spanish forces and free Chile. He then sailed from Chile up to Peru and attacked Lima. Eventually, he was successful and triumphed in Lima, and independence was declared in 1821, on 28th July, I believe. Trying to keep all those dates in your head from all the independence around the world is difficult. Anyway, as history turned out, a year later, on July 28th of 1822, Simón Bolívar took over the remaining fight for the independence of Peru, but the real, inception of the battle, the beginning, the March for Independence in Chile and Peru was founded by this man. And this beautiful, big, and I mean that is a big equestrian statue. It's difficult to tell, but that is probably 1.5, 1 3/4 lifetime. This big statue is in Triangle Park on Virginia Avenue, and this is part of a series of statues that we've been covering called the Statues of the Liberators. And these are famous statesmen, generals, statesmen, heroes of liberty here in the nations of the Americas. Largely South America are represented here along the Statues of the Liberators. I want to take you around the other side and show you the inscription on the back of the wall. So here on this semicircular wall behind the statue is this inscription talking about Jose de San Martin, founder of the Argentine independence. So I had neglected to mention that. Also Argentina. Led the liberating army across the Andes and gave freedom to Chile and Peru. His name, like Washington's, represents the American ideal of democracy, justice, and liberty. And that is why these statues are here. This whole period of time throughout the New World, the Western Hemisphere, was a period of these great leaders with all the same general ideal of freedom, liberty, and democracy for their peoples. And so that is why these statues are here along Virginia Avenue in downtown Washington, D.C. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm sure that this beautiful statue probably, again, was a gift to the United States. And since he was Argentinian, I'm assuming it's from Argentina. But I'm not really certain. Could have been from Chile, Peru. It could have been the collective efforts. But I believe this, again, is a gift to the United States. And a lot of these statues that we're going to be covering, you're going to see, are in fact gifts to the United States from their respective nations. So this beautiful park, Triangle Park, is probably something on the order of about 2 acres or so, right here along Virginia Avenue. We're now 3 or 4 blocks up from Constitution. And a lot of big gray buildings behind me, as you see, government offices of one sort or another. But just a very beautiful setting. You can see this entire circular patio, which has benches on half of it, and this just the wall on the other half, is made of blocks of solid granite. So all these and they appear to be hand chopped. They're not saw cut. They're not nice straight edges. Were then brought and set in here. And this is an all granite patio area. The area up next to the statue, all granite. Interestingly enough, the obelisk that the statue sits on this time is concrete. It's not granite like you see so often here, but lots of little pieces of granite spread all the way around. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you here and show you this beautiful equestrian statue of Jose de San Martin. And tell you a little bit about him. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you got questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. We love hearing from all of you. We try to get back to everybody we can. If you're new here, pick subscribe, come along for the adventure. We got lots more to show you. And as always, thank you for watching.